Welcome to 3D comparison. So within my previous video, I showcased Trellis, and let's see over here. I see the different command, so we can create a free account. I log in on Hugging Faces, since I already have an account. Now let's see what can we actually do with this. So I'm gonna go over here within the same case study folder, and I will choose the gear reducer. Now I'm gonna go for the maximum resolution. I will leave the decimation target somewhere over here in the middle, and I'm going to hit generate. Now, as you can see, it will process, but I'm really curious if this will be as good as advertised on their webpage. Because as you can see over here, we do have some really good models. We see this turbine and all the inner components are modeled. They are not filled, so we can still go within a section like this. All the elements on the sides will also be only the casing without the interior, but let's take a look at this. So we see that this is now being sampling. Keep in mind that I'm using a free account, but I kind of doubt that it will be so good because even other top generative AI models such as Triple, Rodin, they can't really recreate this turbine over here. I will do some case studies regarding this, so I will extract these images. I'm going to add those over there. But I'm pretty sure that the complexity over here in the interior will not be generated for the turbine. Now we see over here that we are currently at step 6 out of 12. And I'm really curious if the shafts will be well defined, but they should actually be. But we see over here the gears. We have the yellow one, the green one. Those should be on the same alignment so that they will work together. The same over here with the red and blue. And most generative AI only with a perspective image struggle to do so. But yeah, we see over here, this will be the casing. It's quite simple compared to the turbine that they have over here on the website. This one I'm curious to see exactly what will be the output. Now, as you can see, this has went to texturing, so we should have the 3D model ready. And now this is only processing the texture. We see that the speed is not that great, but keep in mind that I'm using the maximum resolution and a free account, and most likely I don't have any priorities within their queue. But I still feel like this is an old model, so okay, we should have the model over here ready. There's also a rendering phase. And at the end, we should be able to extract the GLB. And this will be the model. So we see, actually the green cog was completely trimmed. Over here, I see that I can rotate around, but yeah, it just added an additional squarish cog over here. Those two, the yellow and the red one, are pretty decent defined. And now I can extract the GLB, so that's an additional step. And as you can see, this will require a subscription. So yeah, actually we can just generate that. And as you saw it in the preview, it was something. So these two gears were pretty well defined. The green one was missing. We had an additional one purple. Not sure exactly why Trellis generated that. But we see that this is quite limited. So not only didn't output exactly what it's, let's say, marketed over here to do so. For this case study, we see that we have many small components on the sides and so on. And in reality, within this case study, not even a gear that was actually, let's say, visible over there. And by default, this should see that this is a gearbox. It should have cogs on the shaft. So not sure exactly why Trellis outputted that. But we see that we can generate 3D models. We can just add an image, we can see a preview. But if you want to actually generate that, you will need the pay account. And I would not recommend to use a pay account for Trellis, as this is quite outdated. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what is your opinion regarding this. As you can see, we are able to create that. So this is why I decided to make a follow-up video for this. And check over here, my latest comments are all regarding generative AI and aspects regarding the paid plans over here, as you can see, for Tripo and this one for Trellis. So we see that within generative AI, most of the tools are no longer available for free. They will just give you a preview. You can upload maybe an image, you can download the model, and after that you will be you encounter a paywall. So I do understand the fact that there are so many tools and all of those have cost a lot to being developed and also to be up and running. So we can consider that generative AI is, let's say, a feature that should be paid in order to output good results. In my opinion, it should be like that. Let me know in the comment section what is your opinion regarding this. Also, you're going to find my playlist regarding 3D generative AI over here on the left. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. So that's it. Thanks for watching.